have to say on social media. So Oyimai will serve us that. Oyimai, good morning.
Good morning, Shola. Good morning, Chikwadi. I was going to say we'll sanction Onoja on Twitter for eating into our time. Okay, guys, good morning, Nigeria, and welcome to Kakaaki Social. I am Ohima Maize, your anchor on this segment. Here we spotlight the issues that shape conversations in the Nigerian social media. Yesterday, the governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Ganduje, signed into law a bill that has created 4 new emirates in Kano State. What this means is that the Kano Emirate, once presided over by His Royal Highness Muhammadu Sanusi II, has now been fragmented into 5 emirates. And what this means is that his influence has been reduced. We'll go to the social media this morning and what is playing out before our very eyes as Nigeria's own version of Game of Thrones. 5 new thrones in Kano State right now. Let's go to the social media and take a look at that report yesterday, which was filed by Sahara reporters breaking. Kano State now has 5 emirates as Governor Ganduje gives assent to bill. Let's take a look at the details of that report very quickly, and the comments are followed. Abdullahi Ganduje, Governor of Kano State, has given assent to the bill passed by the Kano House of Assembly, which breaks up the emirate in the state. With the development, Kano now has 5 emirates: Kano, Rano, Gaya, Karaye, and Bichi, while the domain of His Royal Highness Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, the Emir of Kano, has been diminished. With this decision, the governor has redeemed the pledge he made on Tuesday that he would not waste time to give assent to the bill immediately it is transmitted to him. High wire politics going on in Kano State right now. Twitter user Nigeria Best tweeted and said, the way Ganduje is moving on Sanusi, it seems he has Buhari's support. And let's take a look at more reactions. Deja Adeyanju tweeting yesterday said, I sympathize with Emir Sanusi Lamido Sanusi over his recent persecution and attempts to humiliate him by all means. This is the price you pay for speaking truth to power. Some of us have gone to prison for this. Take heart, sir. Adeyanju Deji tweeted yesterday. Gimba Kakanda in a tweet said, it may amount to betraying trust. I would have written on my private conversations with Emir Sanusi. This manifesting drama is a long foreseen outcome, and it is not as simple as it appears. The good thing is, it is not the traditional title that made Sanusi. He is large on his own. Gimba Kakanda tweeting yesterday. Miss Abdullahi tweeting at Umita71 said, I am not saddened by this attempt to render Emir SLS Sanusi Lamido Sanusi irrelevant. Life is full of ups and downs. Sanusi is supposed to be at the world center stage, profiling solutions with the likes of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. He is too useful to be a traditional ruler. We need him in international politics. Mr. Ayenigba tweeting at Ibro Ayo. Ganduje is Ajimobi's in-law. The latter also attempted to whittle Olubadan's royal influence out of personal vendetta. We've been here before. Ibrahim tweeting yesterday, Slimich. Mr. O.I. Kolawole in a tweet said, Ganduje's actions will not in any way depreciate Sanusi's life. He is made forever. This is an affront on an age-long institution. APC has demonstrated they have no regard for institutions. Slimich tweeting yesterday. Abubakar Gali in a tweet said, within 2 days, Kano State House of Assembly passes 2 bills, one to enrich themselves and the other one to add more emirs in Kano, which directly and indirectly brings more liability to Kano government. But this sounds to me like a bargain between Ganduje and the speaker. You pass my bill, I sign yours. Abubakar Gali tweeting. Dan Bonu in a tweet said, so Muhammadu Sanusi II, once upon a time the most powerful emir in Nigeria, will now be the emir of Karaye, who is going to sit on the Kano Emirate throne. Aiki Dai Baba Ganduje. Dan Bonu tweeting yesterday. Ayekeme Ferdi, Sir Ferdinand Rogers in a tweet said, that is what happens when traditional rulers dabble into politics and take sides. Emir Sanusi should learn from the greatest Oba of the universe, the Oba of Benin, Oba Nedo Uku Akbolokbolo. Never take sides. He only fights for the people of Edo State. That is why he is respected. And he continued in the next tweet, Oba of Benin never moves out of his palace for anything except the one that will benefit his people. He doesn't attend gatherings, birthdays of politicians, or any other thing that is not relevant to his kingdom. Sir Ferdinand Rogers tweeting yesterday. And then from Musadik Tofa, little did you know while watching Game of Thrones that Governor Ganduje is watching closely and is a big fan of it. Now he's establishing 4 thrones in Kano. Hamadai Ganduje, Machaukachi Nagaskia. I hope my Hausa was good. I tried. Okay, there's been this debate, age-long debate of who's the greatest literary icon between Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka and the late great Chinua Achebe. That controversy came in the social media yesterday as Reno Omokri, former presidential aide to the former President Goodluck Jonathan, tweeted about this, creating a firestorm in the social media. The conversation was raging yesterday on Twitter. Who is the greatest between Soyinka and Achebe? Well, don't ask me what I think yet. Let's go and take a look at what Reno tweeted. He said, between Chinua Achebe and Professor Wole Soyinka, I would give the Nobel Prize for Literature to Achebe 100 times out of 100 times. I still don't understand how Soyinka got it and Achebe did not. I read their books. Achebe's works are by far the more superior works of literature. Reno Omokri tweeting yesterday. Responses coming already. Moses 81818999 tweeting said, with all due respect, please don't dredge up Igbo versus Yoruba sentiments. It is beneath you and it is appalling. Achebe is very good. Soyinka is also very good. The Nobel Prize notwithstanding, both should be celebrated, not debated on tribal turf. Moses tweeting yesterday, and from Andra Eitayo, this man, your prejudice against the Yorubas is conspicuous. The Nobel Prize givers are detached and objective. Saying Achebe's work is superior is funny. This ethnic idiosyncrasy does not help. The reason Nigeria is the way it is. Andra Eitayo tweeted yesterday, and of course Reno Omokri got some knocks on Twitter yesterday for being a tribalist, a bigot, with that tweet about Soyinka and Achebe, and he came back replying one Twitter user, Salah Olatunji 3, who tweeted at him also and said, dear Salah Olatunji 3, my mother is from Ogun. I am in Shekiri. If it is my tribalism, I will go with Soyinka from the same state as my mom. I ascended tribe and race years ago. As a Christian, I have read the Quran and I studied Islamic jurisprudence. These are non-tribal opinions. Reno Omokri defending himself yesterday. Damian Akinsoya in a tweet said, literature is not just about storytelling. Get it? Storytelling is only a tiny niche. Wole Soyinka boasts drama, poetry, satire, performances, and even storytelling. Achebe admitted himself that he is no poet, neither a dramatist. He is only a fine storyteller. I think I agree with that because literature is basically about the three genres, which is poetry, drama, and prose. And of course, Achebe was just a master of prose, while Soyinka mastered all the three genres of literature. Dejioni ABJ tweeting said, there are some arguments I no longer engage myself in. 1. Ronaldo versus Messi. 2. Wole Soyinka versus Chinua Achebe. 3. Davido versus Wizkid. None of them deserves any kind of disrespect from us. Speaking about Davido and Wizkid, there was some little drama we saw in the social media yesterday. Okay, for you guys who don't know, the Shita area of Surulere is a hood that is known as Wizkid's, that's his hood, that's his stronghold. And this guy who goes by the name Shoki Shita, came some days ago and was boasting and bragging that Wizkid has no grounds here. This is Davido's territory. We don't play Wizkid in this place. It's Davido. And then days later, Wizkid was in his sister's eatery in Surulere and posted on his Instagram live that I'm here with my sister. And Shoki Shita, days before, who had bragged about how Shita is all about Davido and not Wizkid, now decided to trail Wizkid to his sister's eatery in Surulere. And then something happened. Let's take a look. Days after calling out Wizkid, Shoki Shita disciplined for tailing him to his sister's shop in Surulere. Okay, let's take a look at that video of Shoki Shita some days ago, calling out Wizkid and saying, hey, this territory is not yours, this belongs to the video. Let's take a look.
Action! Davido, Baba, your head, we dey hide you. Make it no say you the hair.
Who got
Davido in Sheeta, seriously? What did you take? This is not Lekki Phase 1. Come on. This is Sheeta. Have you heard of Bariwa Linear? Okay. Let's go and take a look at what Wizkid posted and what happened thereafter. Let's take a look. Okay, so guys, like I said, what was that guy really high on? Sheeta is through, that's Wizkid's stronghold, not the video. Okay, let's take a look at what Wizkid posted. And then the guy told him to his sister's shop and then got more than what he bargained for. Let's take a look.
My sister there. Now they
Every beggar anyhow. Don't be small wahala be this. I tell people here lori. I go down yo. Every beggar. Every beggar anyhow. Every beggar. I also beg you abeg. Reason I post am. He say there is sister place. Now tell me say there is sister place. I follow you come. And they follow social media. Omo sister. Reason na sister boy. Sister boy. Reason be sister boy. You are here. Reason no go sympathy for your life. Hey, fast today. This is your God. Hey, fast today, my friend.
It is now you remember there's fasting. Okay. Well, Davido joined the conversation yesterday, posting on Instablog Nigeria, said, who will now do this for me in Lekki Phase 1? Davido, seriously? You want somebody to do this for you in Lekki Phase 1? Aprokoba posting said, if not Davido now, them go they shout, rough character, cultist. He is not mature. He needs to grow up. He is rolling with the wrong set of people. And their darling, Wheezy, will not come out and condemn this nonsense. Imagine the country you all live in. Aprokoba posting yesterday, and from Olushola Lakesh, after you support this, you will still come out and abuse politicians and shout NSAS. Nigeria is becoming more deadly daily. I love Wizkid, but this is a turn-off. I'm sure Wizkid is not aware of this madness. Nigerians are Nigeria's problem. Olushola Kish posting yesterday, Enoxy_ said, I think this is scripted. Look at the way they are hitting him. They are not hitting him very hard. He is equally rolling on the floor, overreacting and screaming unnecessarily. From my observation, well, we wouldn't know what exactly is really happening, but I don't know. It looked like they were really beating him there or something. Okay, now on a very serious note, we move on to this story of police brutality, which came up yesterday again in the social media, on Instablog Nigeria yesterday as well. Just in, bribe-seeking policeman kills a bike rider over 100 naira around 6:30 a.m. today along Agor Palace, Okota, Lagos. This was yesterday, posted on Instablog. Let's take a look at this video and the comments that followed.
Okay, what really happened? Please. The Okada man was going on his own. He chased him. He chased his guest now. I know him. He's tall, dark.
Let's rush him out to the hospital before he will die.
They cannot carry and go hospital.
They not go carry him now. They not go carry him. Useless Nigeria police force. It happened at Agor.
Okay, we'll take a look at the commentary from Nigerians. Ijebu boy posting said, all I know is that the police kills faster than poison. Ijebu stunts. Eko Tosi posting said, poor Okada man that woke up as early as 6:30 to look for daily bread. This is so sad. May we not meet untimely death. Eko Tosi posting yesterday. Sam Clef, the superstar producer, music producer, posting on Instablog yesterday said, all these hashtags will not solve this problem. Police are not your friend. They were trained to kill, most especially when they are not well treated by the government. Poor police. Sam Clef posting yesterday. B. Jayade in the post said, this country is a third world nation with no desire to address our failings. They said the IGP is losing weight, yet no change in his men's behavior. This is totally uninspiring. You call a friend's phone number, it's not reachable, and their WhatsApp connects to Canada, Australia, USA. The ones that decide to stay are getting murdered by the same people assigned to protect us. Nigeria irritates me. B. Jayade posting yesterday, Yomi Authentic posting said, see what this country is becoming. Please, is there anybody who has a fairly used UK visa? Okay, seems that guy wants to jazz, we say. Okay. We move on from that issue now to a couple of days ago, we brought you the report of a pastor in Auchi, Edo State, who allegedly sent kidnappers to kidnap another pastor. We brought you that report on Tuesday, but there's another side of the story. The pastor who is accused of committing that crime has also told his own side of the story. So this morning, we'll bring you this short video. We posted this also on Twitter. Pastor allegedly sends kidnappers after another pastor in Auchi, Edo State. This was some days back. Let's go now and take a look at what this pastor said. Pastor accused of allegedly sending kidnappers after another pastor in Auchi, Edo State, denies the allegations. His name is Pastor Emeka from Auchi State. Let's take a look at his own account of the story.
So, and I saw the young man miss call. And I have to call him based on he's a member of the church. I have to call him, what do you mean by that message? He was not asking me, do you know anybody like Pastor Isaac? I said, I don't know him. My intention was, this message, once I get to Auchi, because I'm suspecting this message, how can a member, my own member, be sending me this message? Can you permit me to arrange men? So my intention was, when I get to Auchi, I will tender this message to the police in case of incasity. Before, I now heard a call that from my secretary that the NTA came to the church. I was shocked. For what? I was trying to know what. He said, she don't know. But he heard that so person came. And I said, oh, maybe something has transpired. So that was my... So I also heard, according to the news, they said I gave them 200,000, of which I never did. I never saw any of them, even neither by hand nor transfer. If really they said I gave them 200,000, this thing happened yesterday, they should go and bring the money. If they said I transferred, let them bring the evidence of transfer. That is what I want to say. And not only that, point of correction, they said, maybe the pastor said, I don't know the pastor, I've never met the pastor, I don't know the pastor. They said the pastor said I was doing counseling in the office with a girl touching her breast. I don't do counseling in the office. My counseling right from time has been outside, inside the church. People can testify. If such a girl is there, let the girl come out openly. Because such a thing cannot happen, maybe harassment to a girl and the girl keeps quiet. He didn't go to the police, the girl didn't scream out. And just to hear a rumor that a pastor calls out a girl and says, I don't know if it is true or not. So for that aspect, that I sent people to go and assassinate a pastor or kill a pastor or kidnap a pastor, I never did that. I don't have time for that.
Okay, and yesterday in the social media, Nigerians took to Twitter to raise concerns and draw attention to the plight of Nigerian children who are out of school. Leading the conversation yesterday on Twitter was Ogbeni Dikbo, who launched the hashtag Children Must Go to School. Let's take a look at some of the tweets on that hashtag yesterday. Ogbeni Dikbo tweeted and said, if you are passionate about education, children, and the future of your state, region, and Nigeria, please join us in demanding that state governors reduce street begging and hawking by kids during school hours. For a start, tweet at your governor using Children Must Go to School. When people tweeting yesterday, Steve Tosin coming on that hashtag tweeting and said, it is disheartening to see children on the street hawking and roaming at moments they are supposed to be in school. Governor Rotimi Akeredolu needs to do more to ensure education is made affordable to all citizens across all forms of social stratification. Hashtag Children Must Go to School. Steve Tosin tweeting yesterday. Oshunshina Tolulokpe tweeting said, Dear Governor-elect Seyi Makinde, Oyo State has the highest number of out-of-school children in the Southwest. Please, this is one of the critical areas that should not be neglected by your administration because children must go to school. That Twitter user calling on the governor-elect of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde there, Axwell tweeting said, this phenomenon represents a scar on the face of the northern Nigeria. On a permanent basis, legitimizing begging on socio-economic and religious basis, Ahmad Ranchi has lost its fundamental essence. Nothing could be more degrading and further from the truth. Children must go to school. And then another Twitter user shared this video, Lagos to New York, Michael Gunsomi tweeting said, I videoed this little girl on the street at Sandfield bus stop, Lekki Road, begging while her mom stood sideways, hoping to collect money given to her. This girl's supposed to be in school, but she's on the street, running after people, begging for money. The government needs to stop this act. He attached that video. Let's take a look at that video very quickly. Very disturbing to see children who should be in school, reduced to street hawkers and beggars on the street. Just 3 weeks ago, the Minister of Education, Adamu, announced to Nigerians that at least 10.2 million Nigerian children are out of school. 10.2 million. That's a huge number. That's almost the size of Ghana as a country. Okay, Ogbeni Dipo tweeted and said, hello, Jide Sanwo-Olu. What are you going to do about this, sir? What plans do you have to curtail street begging by children who should be in school? I hope we get a response to this very important question, sir. I am sure you will agree with me that children must go to school. Okay, yesterday in Abuja, the Presidential Election Tribunal pre-trial hearing commenced, and it was also an opportunity for Instagram comedian, popularly known as Mr. Jollof, to speak about the possibility of Atiku winning and emerging as president. This was what he posted on his Instagram. He said, play, Atiku fit win in case and become Nigerian president, because with what happened last night, nobody knows tomorrow. Naibi Amejuma, referring to the 4-0 loss of Barca to Liverpool 2 days ago. Let's take a look at this video very quickly.
All of you know what happened yesterday. Liverpool shocked the world. It's what they do yesterday. And Shekiri they call Amejuma. Nobody knows tomorrow. So this is a message to Atiku Abubakar, GCON. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Atiku, are you thinking what I'm thinking? If you think I'm still carry go. Normally, they tell you say me you're not involved, but nobody knows tomorrow. You understand? Because Ecclesiastes 9 verse 11 figure play for the background. Everything at time. Your time figure if you enter, you understand? But I tell you the matter with me Fisher. Come on your leg or swan boogie. But if you want involve. If you enter, I'll be a jeep normally.
Okay, on that very hilarious note, we draw the curtain this morning on Kakaaki Social. Please follow the conversation on our WhatsApp channel. The video from the pastor in Auchi actually came through our WhatsApp channel, so you can actually begin to send us your reports of things happening in your neighborhood, in your locale, eyewitness accounts. Send them to us directly on our WhatsApp channel. You can also tweet at us on Twitter at Kakaaki Social. Follow us also on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohima Amaize, handing you over back now to Chiko Dinaka and Shola.
Thank you for the package on social media, the comments, views, expectations of Nigerians there.
Thank you very much, Shola.
Have a lovely day.
All
See
right,
you later.
Bye. You too.